So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Second and 8 coming from the 19. This is Carson. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down and 4. Wilson is complete to Lockett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett, 53 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 55 yards. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the touchdown.
Jason Myers.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overramped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That was a good-ass read, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a great-ass read, bro.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll roll him out right. Open is Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown.
Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Seahawks 21.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. $21-0 our score after one.
Score Seahawks 21. Falcons nothing.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. To throw is Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. This one caught by Ridley. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
15 yards on the play. First down. Now a play fake here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. His throw incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Ryan. And again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Flushed out right.
Good shit, boy. Good shit. I couldn't do nothing.
To do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Roy Reynolds. Give him the credit for the sack.
I fucked that money up.
14 yards. Wilson to the Seahawks.
Right there, right there.
Something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it brings up.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he's got it.
Let's get it.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. From the snap,
I got something for that, bro. Keep rushing them in, bro. I got something for that.
That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson.
Shit.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
We're talking about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Good shit, boy.
Here's one that's intercepted.
That was lockdown Adidas drive. Good shit.
Across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 20.
Damn, that shit look like it hurt.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
It's now
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Good catch, bro. That was a good-ass play, bro. Good-ass play.
Calvin Ridley there to make the grab. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
the extra point is good.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got An opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And when he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
He'll buy some time right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
25-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. Incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He's looking for Ridley again, and it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early.
And that's caught inside the 35.
This fucking play, bro.
Falcons. Hayden Hurst, 72 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Carson, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Incomplete.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
From the 36, Wilson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
3 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Wilson to throw on 3rd down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
3 at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On first down, it's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Play action. Ryan eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 5.
They go play action with Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, 82 yards. Well, the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Younghoe Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Oh, so I'm bugging. I ain't even peeped the fucking score, bro. What the fuck? I'm tripping.
And their lead has evaporated in this third
ready.
quarter. It's tied once more as they begin
Get in there.
first and 10.
Fuck. I ain't even peeped this shit, bro.
A gain of 11 to kick off the
No
drive.
excuses, though. No excuses.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
No excuses. No excuses.
In Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll get it up just short of the 45
First down.
at the 44. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Seahawks.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They run again with Carson. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 16-yard line. 34 yards there at a first down.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And on the stop, Damontae Kazee.
2nd and 5 at the Falcons.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. When the Falcons defense stands tall, they'll get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Tackle made by Rasheem Green. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 16, Ryan.
Whoa. Julio had me scared as hell, bro.
That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Ryan.
the 34-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. After the interception, here's Wilson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a good pickup there of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. LeRoy Reynolds able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
What the?
Look at that. A diving catch. A good pickup there. 21 yards. Here's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin will pick.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining defensively, but that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Wilson's pass.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Jason Myers.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. On first down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's second and 10. They go play action now. Ryan. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Third and long, it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
Returnable for Lockett. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10.
27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense did its job. Got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
One is done, now part 2. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Now what can Wilson do here in the OT? Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play, and he was successful on that throw.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. It's intercepted. And they get there and pick it. They return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
And 4 at the 21-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guy poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Yeah.